Schrute Stocks family, what's going on, guys and girls? I see the statistics. We got a few women watching this channel, so we gotta get that. We gotta get that up, though. We need more women in finance, guys. So good morning, guys. Well, I guess good afternoon. It's 12:04. So today is Tuesday, February 16th, 2021. Sorry, guys, I didn't put any updates over the weekend. I know I was thinking of going a little bit more deep dive in some of these stocks, but I just got really caught up. It was, it was Valentine's weekend, things like that. We had the President's Day off as well. So market was closed all these days, and I didn't have. There's no updates to my portfolio, obviously, but I just got caught up and I couldn't make any videos for you guys. Sorry about that. I'm definitely gonna try to be a little bit more diligent about giving you guys a little bit more deep dive in some of these. So let's look at the portfolio. Remember, today's Tuesday the 16th. So last time we were in the market was what, Friday? And so look what happened, guys. There's a cool off here. 165, man, what's going on? So let's take a look. So last week, February 11th, we were sitting at the 175 mark. You remember I was trying to say I wanted us to stay around the 170s. I was really happy if we stayed around that, but it seemed like there's a cool off. And one thing I want to tell you guys, this is what I learned over the weekend, so I want to share with you some of the stuff I learned. Whenever there's a big holiday, big like extended weekend, especially winter break, 4th of July, there's always people like to do profit taking, especially these big hedge funds and things like that, and even retail investors too. Retail investor is like people like you and me. We're not working at any hedge funds. Well, I'm not going to speak if a hedge fund's watching this this video or not, but yeah, so they end up doing a lot of these cool offs because they end up doing profit taking right before those long weekends. So that's what happened here, guys. They this Friday happened, and then we had this long weekend of President's Day, and so there was going to be profit taking. So generally speaking, it's going to be a red day for us here. So we're sitting right now, around like 165-ish. That's fine. Let's see. I haven't looked through the portfolio yet, so I'm going to go through one by one with you. This is what I do every morning myself. All right, so NEO, yeah, it's a cool off here. Okay, that's fine. NEO's a long-term hold anyway, so we're not going to bat an eye no matter what happens here. Yeah, it's hit 60. Yeah, just cooling back down. That's fine. NEO, guys, still invest in it. I have no. This is not financial advice. This channel is not financial advice. I have to say that because every other YouTuber says it. But yeah, guys, this is a long-term hold for us. This you can just keep. VGAC. What's going on here? Okay. Yeah, so you see, this is a SPAC deal. So guys, I was getting some comments of people wanted to know a little bit more about SPACs, and there was someone was saying like AJAX, I remember I was reading. And that AJAX is a solid one too. I didn't look too much into it, but from what I read, it was a decent one. I was considering that one a few months ago too. Sorry. So that's not a bad one, but guys, I want to explain to you how SPACs are. Basically, a SPAC is, let's just say Domino's decides to come out and say, we're going to create a new company. Domino's says, I want to create a new company. Now, that's all you end up knowing. And all you know is that's the thing, who's putting their name behind it. So is it like the CEO of Domino's? That's that in this example I'm saying. And you know how much money they're looking to raise and stuff like that. A lot of other stuff comes down to hype and rumors. That's really what the other basis of it can be. Obviously these companies can announce a little bit more as time goes on, but a majority of it is going to be based on hype and rumor. So even VGAC, for the longest time, this one, all we knew was it was backed by Richard Branson, and I forgot how much they were looking to raise, but here 900. It was like a couple million, like that. That's all we really knew. It was backed by Richard Branson, and this is how much money he wants to do. Now, the only other, so you see, for the longest time, back like a few months ago, the big hype around this thing, why it came up in this January time, people were thinking it was going to merge with Orbit. Orbit is one of the satellite companies that's run by this Virgin group. Richard Branson, he owns like Virgin Mobile, Virgin Atlantic, Virgin Galactic, all of those. There's another one he runs, it's called Orbit. They were thinking that was going to be the merger that it ends up going with, but this ended up being 23andMe. So you see, guys, I want you to understand how SPACs work. You cannot just, a lot of it is based on hype and rumor, but and so some of these can fall short, and then when they do, they fall down. But it's a lot of it is, this is not something that you can do as much, I don't know how to put it, like there's not as much like technical analysis and things like that you're going to be doing in terms of these stock plays. Now, remember what I said, guys, these are pretty predictable though, in the sense where you know for the fact that most SPACs, they all come out around $10. They all start at $10, and then they have a big run up once you hear the like rumors. Oh, they're merging with this. Oh, they're merging with this company, and then when they finally make the announcement, we will be merging with, in this example, 23andMe. Then you get a big run up like this, and remember, different companies have different things. CCIV. Whole different. I think that's trading in the 40s. You know, I wish we got into that instead, but that's okay. It all, like I'm saying, guys, it really depends on the hype and like, you know, what's going on with the stock like that. And then what happens is when they announce the rumor of who they might merge with, then there's a cool off once it happens. Then they announce the date of merger, and then there's a big run up, and then it cools off. So guys, I want to show you another one right here. Oh, that was the one. Shift. So you see, a lot of people say, remember what I said with these things, they all SPACs, they start out at $10, they come out. Yeah, look, that's true. Look at this. Shift is also one of those that came out. So look, $10, but I want you to understand, guys, people, I see this lies told on YouTube that, oh no, the floor of these is $10. No. It's not necessarily written in stone that a SPAC cannot go below $10. Look at this. Look at this, 6, 7, 8, guys, once these mergers and things like that happen, the stock is just a regular stock. There's nowhere written in law that this thing cannot be less than $10. I just want you to know that. Now, with all that said, generally speaking, a lot of the SPACs tend to stay above $10. So like the closer you can get at one of these SPAC deals, so like my friend who was like who made the comment, and he was asking about AJAX. Yeah, you kind of want to stay around the 10, like the closer you can get it at the $10 mark, the better you will be. So look right here, so it's like $12, $13. Yeah, this is like fine. Remember what I said, guys, here it starts around the $10 mark, and then it goes up and has these run ups. So like you want to stay closer to the $10 mark, but remember, now we don't know if these mergers will actually go through. That's what I'm trying to tell you. If the merger deals don't go through and stuff like that, then these things fall down. And they, generally speaking, when they fall down, it's around the $10 mark. That's what I'm trying to say. So you're really basing this, when you go into any of these SPAC deals, you're really basing it on who is the CEO, who's like backing this thing, what's his reputation of SPACs and like deals and whatever, and what are the rumors. Remember, these are just rumors, so you cannot even go off of it, but that's something else you can use. Like, what are the rumors of the sectors they might go into and like stuff like that. So like, if Domino's decides to create a SPAC, are we really going to think, and there's these rumors of EV and this? I don't think so. I don't think Domino's is going to be forming an EV company. But if you hear a company like, let's say, what's it called? Like this, even Virgin, if this VJC, if they were going to be saying an EV play, that would be semi-plausible, because that's right up in Richard Branson's alley, and he has experience and all that with technology, and he's really big on that. That's kind of understandable with it. So that's just that info on SPAC right there. And so what we're doing with VJC, guys, I want to keep this play. I'm going to keep this. This is something I'm hoping Kathy Woods gets into, but we're going to play this as it goes. I'm going to hold on to it now for sure. And then once we end up getting the merger date announced, then we're going to see another big run up after that. So that's the other thing I want to kind of point out to you. This is the mistake I made, which we're learning. Okay, guys, I'm learning here with you. When we see that the merger got announced and we saw, it's running up, what we should be doing here, so look, we could see right here is February 4th that this all came out. The next day or the day and a half after, we should put in a trailing stop loss of, let's say, like a big amount, like 20% or something. Because you see, if we end up getting like a 20% buffer, then that means, hey, even if this thing dips like 20%, then it's going to sell us out, and then we can buy back in when it levels down like this. So that's just something we were going to start doing going forward, but saying that. Zometica, guys. So Zometica, let's see what's going on here. Okay. Yeah, look, guys, this is just having a healthy cool off. I didn't see anything in the news this morning of I don't think they announced any like I don't think they made any announcement of, stock offering or anything. Yeah, this is a healthy cool off. Remember, I want you to see this one here, guys, of what happened before in January. So hit 130. Then look at this. This is on what date? January 12th. Then like for 3 weeks almost, it dipped all the way is down to 92 cents. So you see, guys, we can expect a cool off like that, So we can expect now. I had this big run up here, this one right here. It's okay for us to see this thing pull back a little, I'm okay with seeing this thing dip all the way a little bit back down. So hey, if this thing takes a cool off now and then it shoots up again in March, I'm perfectly fine with it. This is a play we're going to keep at least running up to the merger, at least leading up to the merger, we're going to be keeping. That's just my one thing. And if you, what I'm going to do, guys, I know I'm saying this in all the videos, but I really want to give you guys a deep dive into True Forma and Zometica, because I have a little bit of knowledge in the medical field. So I'm in medicine myself, and not veterinary medicine, not vet medicine, but human medicine. And I want to explain to you guys what is thyroid disease and how does it work and why this product may be beneficial and for what reasons. Okay, so this one we're keeping for right now. Just hold on to it. Skills STPK, guys, these two. So somebody was making a comment in my thing. So these two stocks, I got this idea from another YouTuber named Dead Inside, DEADNSYDE. You guys should definitely subscribe to this guy. He's very, very knowledgeable, very smart man. His plays are very. He does not just chase hype, and he doesn't do any of that. He's a really good guy. You guys should definitely check him out. But with all that said, guys, do not just go on it just based because someone says it. Like, that's why I didn't buy these two stocks because he said it. So he talks about a bunch of stocks. I don't just go into it because he says it. I do my own research, my own due diligence, and then I decide on my own, okay, is this worth going into or not? So these two I got from him, and Skills, STPK's and Skills, these are both like very good growth sectors. I'm going to talk more about that later on. I know this video is getting a little long, so I'm trying to rush through it. STCN, this is I think a steel company I was going into, but I don't have too much money in this one. Let's see, like $600. MP Materials, this is the one, guys. This one I also got from Dead Inside. He's the one who introduced me to this, and I also watched a few other YouTubers, if you go through and do that, they also talk about MP Materials, and this company is really big in the sector of rare earth metals mining. So this is the stuff that, like, if you're watching this on your phone, computer, or whatever, all of these devices use it. And the big player who uses these rare earth metals are also like EVs and like the battery technologies, things like that. They all use it. So like these are the people who explore that sector, this MP. This is like a long-term hold, guys. This is not something I'm going to be for 1 year, 2 years. No, I like this is going to be long-term for us. That's another one. NUV, Mara, guys. I'm kicking myself not putting more in Mara. If you guys are big in Bitcoin and you want to diversify with stock portfolio, Mara is a good play, guys. Mara is also a good play. Look at this. I had 133% gains here. This is, if you're long on Bitcoin, you can be long on Mara. I'm just going to leave it at that. IPOE, Clove, and then IRO. Clove, oh man, Clover Health, what's going on here? Guys, it's still dipping down. I'm okay. Like, guys, I'm not pulling out. Look, this is the thing we need to learn here in the stock market. We're gonna have green days and red days. What makes us winners is if when we buy a stock, we do our proper research, we have our proper conviction, and we stick to what we say, right? I believed in Chamath. I did my research on Clover Health. I'm sticking with Clover. This $2,000 dip that we're having, $2,500 dip. I have full faith. I'm going to be seeing $2,500 gains in a few months. Okay, this is my belief, because Chamath said he's going to let the company speak for itself, let the results go for itself. I don't know, guys. Remember what I did my talk on this one before. Another good play. This is another one I got from Dead Inside. He gave me the research on it. See, this is what happened. So I think this day, Dead Inside, that's February 10th, he put the announcement out of this stock, and like people got on their radar. I don't think I got in on it until this afternoon or evening, like this time in like 11th or 12th. I ended up putting I got in on it. Because guys, just because you see a stock name and it has all this hype, even Zometica, guys, that's talked about all over the internet right now. Don't put money in it. Please do your research, guys. You need to look into the research, and how you do research really depends. Person to person, how you want to look into it. Some people put a lot more emphasis on technicals, some people do fundamentals, some people do a balance. You really want to take a look into this stuff before you put money in, guys, because I'm telling you, some people put their money in and then they get burned. I know Chris Sane, he has some good videos too. He puts out good stock picks and things like that, but you really don't just want to go based on what someone else says, guys. This is, at the end of the day, it's your money. You need to be confident in where you're putting your money. And if you really just want to put blind faith in someone and put the money based on them, that's fine, but you need to trust that person like with your whole heart. And I just think you're trusting people on the internet who you've never seen in real life. So just take that for what it is, and if you want to do if that's how you want to do it, then go ahead, guys. Look, this is, I think, over here, guys, in this Schrute Stocks family, we are doing a collaborative effort. Again, this journey to $1 million is not just my one journey. I want this community's journey. Okay, guys. We're going to pick this thing up, and I'm listening to you. You're listening to me. We're having ideas go back and forth. Okay, guys. This is not I tell you what's a good play and then we just run off of it. I want to hear from you guys. I love the feedback. I cannot tell you the feedback I've been getting on these comment sections and everything. You guys have been amazing for me. Like, I cannot even say how happy it makes me to see this, guys. I want all of us to be killing it in the market, guys. We deserve it. Quite honestly, we deserve it. Last year was terrible, 2020. It was terrible for so many reasons. So many people ended up losing loved ones, family. This is our year, guys. This is our time now. We are not going to put these people, forget even if you didn't lose anyone. It's okay even if you don't lose anyone. I don't know too many people who came out and said 2020 was the best year of my life. Maybe financially, because I know some people just got into the market, and it was a bull market, everything. That's great. But overall, guys, even if you made a lot of money, overall, it was still rough in a lot of different ways, guys. So this year, let's really pick things up. Let's get things going, all right? One thing I want to make a point out just before I end this, where is this? Right here. Guys, Tesla. Look at this. Red day, it's below 800. Guys, get into Tesla. If you can get into Tesla below 800, come on, look at where it was just a few months ago, like a few weeks ago, 880. Come on, this is like a Tesla, in my opinion, no-brainer stock. This is a long-term hold. If you can get this thing, you will be kicking yourself in like 10 years to get it at this price, okay? Just want to say that, guys, even if it's fractional, just, put a little money in. We don't just have to do NEO, okay? There's other EVs and things like that. So just want to say that about Tesla, you can go in on. And then, yeah, guys, this is what we're sitting at, all right? Look, it's lunchtime here. It's almost 12:30. You guys enjoy. Take care of your day. Say to your family today that one day you guys will be millionaires, and you guys are gonna get out of this. Like, wherever you are in life, we are all gonna be becoming winners, and we don't know if we're gonna be millionaire tomorrow, the next day, the next year, the next decade. We're gonna be there. We will be there, guys. And when we do, we're not just gonna take the money and then just YOLO it. We'll do a little YOLO, but we're going to put it to good use, and we're going to make a lot of money, and we're going to take that money and put it to good use, guys. I love this family. I love what you guys have been telling me, guys. I know I'm rambling here, but I really cannot just say how appreciative I am to have you guys, with all this support and feedback. Please keep it coming. I love the comments you guys have been leaving. All right, guys, take care and have a good day. Bye.